Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I want to share with you guys my honest review of Leaders Merchant Services. Now, I have a small clothing store, and one busy Saturday, my old card machine just stopped working. My store was full of people wanting to pay, and I couldn't take their payments. But lucky for me, my friend owns a jewelry store next door and was able to help me out, and she also told me about Leaders Merchant Services. So, I decided to try it out, and it was a game changer. So in this video, I'll share with you guys what they have to offer, including the different plans, features, services, pros and cons, and prices as well. But just to make things clear, they're not paying me to say this, so you can expect an honest review. That way, by the end of this video, you should have a good idea of whether Leaders Merchant is the right choice for your business. I also think they're a great choice for small to medium-sized businesses, based on my research and my own experience, even though there have been some issues. So, if you're a small business owner or want to start your own business and are looking for the right merchant partner, keep watching as I'll explain everything about Leaders Merchant Services. And if you're interested in Leaders Merchant Services, make sure to check out the link in the description down below for an exclusive discount that's not available directly on their website. Now, about Leaders Merchant Services, they've been in the business for over 20 years and help all kinds of companies handle payments in the best way possible. They can handle everything from processing credit cards to point-of-sale systems, virtual terminals, and even e-commerce solutions. Now, don't feel overwhelmed by the variety. I'll break it down later on in this video. They also have tools and technologies that can make your payment transactions easier and better. Whether you're a freelancer, working alone, a personal trainer, a photographer, or the CEO of a tech startup. That's what's so good about Leaders Merchant Services. It's flexible and effective all in one. Now, in terms of their services, their credit card processing is one of their most popular services. It lets businesses accept credit cards, debit cards, and mobile payments like Apple Pay, Google Pay, and so on. This is very important because when customers find it easy to pay, they're more likely to spend more money. There was even this one time when I went out with a couple of friends for coffee, and I forgot my card. And because they had Apple Pay, I was able to get coffee, and they got an extra customer. This variety of payment methods not only makes things easier for your customers, but it also raises the profile for your business. You come across as more professional, approachable, and trustworthy. This reputation can really help you, especially if you want to get bigger deals or contracts worth more money. Leaders Merchant Services is not just a service provider. They can help you make your business look better and more trustworthy. Okay, so let's see what Leaders Merchant Services has to offer. They have point-of-sale systems. These aren't just any systems. They include the hardware and software to make sure your transactions are fast and safe, whether you're selling online or in a physical store. It's way more than just taking payments. Now, for accepting payments on your website, you have virtual terminal services, and they also have tools for managing inventory, keeping track of sales and reporting them, managing customers and their information, setting up reward programs, and personalizing marketing. And for managers, they even have tools that can keep track of their employees' hours, sales, and even help with making schedules. So based on my research, they take security very seriously, especially when it comes to making sure that transactions are safe and that private customer information is kept safe. They make sure that every time someone buys something, the customer's private details are well protected. This is because they follow the rules of something called PCI compliance. It's a set of safety rules from a group that checks if businesses handle credit card information the right way. This makes it harder to steal credit card numbers and other payment information from customers. And as far as the costs, they charge differently for different kinds of transactions. For example, if you swipe, dip, or tap your card, it's 0.15% of what you buy. But if you type in your card details manually, it's a bit more work. So they charge 1.79% for that. Alright, Leaders Merchant Services also uses advanced encryption technology to keep your information safe when you're paying. It's kind of like making a secret code out of data, and only someone with a decryption key can read it. So even if someone gets their hands on the data, they can't read it without the key. Now, they've also got tools to stop fraud. These tools catch and stop risky transactions, keeping both the business and customers safe. So these security measures make businesses that use Leaders Merchant Services seen as more reliable and safe for customers to use. Now, getting set up with Leaders Merchant Services is pretty simple. They ask you some basic questions about your business, like what kind of business you have, how much money it makes, and how much you sell. Then they use this information to figure out the best plan for you. And once you've filled in all the details, one of their team members will give you a call, and then they'll help you finish up the application over the phone. Now, you might need to give them more information about how your business runs, your financial history, and what you really need from them. So let's say if your business has more complex payment needs, they might ask for extra things like bank statements or other legal documents. And after you've sent in your application, they'll get back to you with a proposal. This will include all the services, prices, and terms they can offer your business. In terms of pricing, they charge about the same as other companies in the same field, which is as little as 0.15% for simple things, and as much as 1.79% when you enter your card information by hand. But there are extra charges too, a monthly fee of $7.95, and a yearly fee of $129 for PCI compliance. Now, signing up for 3 years is also required, and early cancellation could cost you up to $350. But here's a tip. Something you can talk to them about is dropping some fees, like the $25 account setup fee. And even though they work with all kinds of businesses, I think that they could be clearer about their prices. So to get a better deal, you might want to talk to them. But remember, it's possible to negotiate. And since we're already talking about some negatives, let's talk about a few more that I found while I was doing some research. So the first issue I noticed was that I had to learn how to use Leaders Merchant Services platform. And while making systems easy to use is very important, each one has its own features. It took a while for us to catch up, but my team and I spent some of the week really looking into how the system works. And now it's easy for us to use, so it wasn't such a big deal. Another issue I've noticed is customer support. I've generally had good experiences with Leaders Merchant Services, but there has been a couple of times where the wait times were longer than expected, especially during busy business hours. It's not a frequent issue, but on a busy day in the store, it's crucial to respond quickly, and quicker responses would be ideal. Anyway, while there are some bad reviews of Leaders Merchant Services, it's important to remember that there are at least 5 to 10 good ones for every bad review. Now, in most of the reviews, what stands out is their dedication to a good customer experience. They have even put in place automated systems to respond to frequently asked questions quicker. So from what I've seen, and from my own experience with them, most of the users, including businesses I've interacted with, have had nothing but excellent experiences with Leaders Merchant Services. So in my opinion, I think that they're really dedicated to improving their customer service and making sure that their users have a positive experience. So overall, Leaders Merchant Services has been great. I really think that they're a good choice for any businesses that need reliable payment processing. They offer a variety of payment options and advanced features, along with reliable services and strong security measures. So this really makes them a trustworthy choice for all of your payment needs. And that's it for my review of Leaders Merchant Services. I really hope that this video helps you decide whether or not they're the right payment processing service for your business. Also, if you found it helpful, please like and subscribe to see more videos like this one. And if you're interested in Leaders Merchant Services, make sure to check out the link in the description down below for an exclusive discount that's not available directly on their website. And if you have any questions or suggestions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.